Hey guys, welcome back to Pouring My Art Out. We're going to try something I have never done before, but I've seen it done, and theirs turn out just absolutely gorgeous. But we're going to try it, and we'll see. Alright, I have 3 cups here, and I have 3 colors, and then I have a small cup and a copper mica powder. Alright, my colors are going to be a slate blue, a black, and my ocean white. I'm going to try a marbling effect on this clock, and we're going to see what happens. So I'm pretty excited about that. So, we're going to start by mixing our colors. And it is storming here today. So that noise you hear is a storm, and I do leave my studio windows open. Ooh, there's a good one. So I apologize about that. Alright, quite a bit of this slate blue. Some black. Oh, come on, black. Don't fail me now. Okay, didn't know I was that low. Should be enough, though. If not, I do have some pigment. I just wanted it really opaque. And that may be enough. And I do have paste also. Alright, you're done. Alright, and my ocean white. We're going to put a few drops in here. 1, 2, okay, a squirt. And that should be enough. This stuff's potent. Alright, we're going to mix up the white first. And I know it's hard to see this whole clock because it is so huge. It's 13 inches round. And I mixed up 400 milliliters of my Dr. Crafty. And divided it up in between these 4 cups. And that looks good. Just make sure it's mixed up really good. We don't want any streaks, guys. No streaks. I chose the ocean white because it does spread some, and that's kind of what I want. I don't just want big blobs of color, and I may have to mix them when I pour them, actually, because I'm going to do a dirty pour with them. Alright, that looks good. Now the blue. This is a really pretty color. Can you see that color? Muted. I mean, it's a muted color, which, you know, I want. Because I have 2 strong colors. The white and the black, of course, are pretty strong. And what you're looking at is the front. This is not the back of the clock. At least we don't think so, but whatever side's prettiest is going to be the front. You know that. We all do that. Okay. All right, that's nicely mixed up. All right. And another stick. Our black. think I might need a little bit more blue in there. It did seem kind of transparent to me. So I'm going to squirt some more blue in there while I still have time to. There we go. Whew. Go away. Those are done. It won't make it darker, it'll just make it more opaque. If I did want it darker, I could add a pigment to it, but this is actually the color I want. So that's a little better. All right, now we're going to do our copper mica. Pretty good scoop of that. Mix it and then see what that looks like. This is a floating metallic copper. Look how beautiful. I love these mica powders. I think I got these from Hobby Lobby a very long time ago. And I still have a bunch left. I've used the silver the most, I think. Hardly ever use the gold. It's a little bright for me. It's more of a yellowy color. Alright, I think that really mixed up good. I'm not going to incorporate the copper into the dirty pour. The copper I'm going to do after the dirty pours. Just in lines to try to make it look like a vein. Like I said, this I've never done it, so I'm just going to see what happens. I mean, it's got pretty colors, so it's not going to be ugly unless one of them just completely takes over, which I'm thinking it's going to be this one, which is why I made very little of it. Not very little, but not as much as the other ones. All right, get this cleaned up. Give me some space here. All right, give me some wipes. All right, and there's my cup. I'm going to start with the blue. Then white. Then black. And the blue. And white. And black. I'm going to mix up two of these. All right, moment of truth, guys. Oops. We're just going to pour. See what the heck. Oh, yeah, this is getting nice and warm. some blue in here. All right, we're going to do that again. And this time I'm starting with my white. Actually, I'm just going to use my white cup. And the blue. It's got cells in it, you guys. How weird is that? I did not expect cells. I guess, though, with the ocean white, it's going to make cells. Okay. And the black. I'll clean my cups up in a minute. All right. Here we go. I'm liking the effects so far. I think that's cool. A little bit more white there. All right. So far, that's pretty cool, guys. I mean, you really, I don't guess you can go wrong with it unless this messes it completely up. Let me give this another mix. I chose a paper cup so I can squeeze it, make thin lines. So, all right. Let's see how this goes. Some there. Woo! Yes, we're having a nice storm. Bigger one there. And a little bit here. He looks empty, so we're going to just give him a little bit. All right, guys. I'm going to let this move a little bit. Oops, don't drip. And clean my sticks up. See if I need to swirl or do anything, or heat gun, which I probably will, but I still have to hook my heat gun up. So let me take care of that, and I will return. See you soon. All right, guys. Welcome back. It's moving nicely, and it's creating some cells. So I'm going to do my heat gun, but from afar. So, I mean, it's going to be noisy. I want to see if I can get some more cells and maybe move the copper a little bit, even though it's spreading and it's making it look like veins. So here we go. Just give it a little helping hand here. And I'm keeping it pretty far away from it. Certain spots I'm moving closer because I don't like the lines in there. And like right here, although that's looking better. Big blob right there. Alright. Okay, I'm liking that. So we're going to stop with the heat gun. And we're just going to sit and watch. And I'll pop some bubbles. And also alcohol will create cells. So we're going to spray. And there will be some more cells pop up. Yeah. That's looking really cool, guys. There we go. Just going to let it move. What do you guys think so far? I'm, psyched. Because this is the first time I have done anything like this. Never did, like a marbling and anything like that. Now, I do have some self-colored copper crushed mirror. I may throw a couple in here because I do have to do a top coat anyway. So let me just take a look and see how that's going to look. See if the copper matches up nicely, which I think it will. And we'll go from there, guys. I'll see you soon. Hey, guys. I did use some of the crushed mirror. And it was my bronze halo, which has a hint of gold in it as well. And I think it looks great. And I didn't do it on every vein. Just on the really much thicker pieces. And I may add more, but I think that that's just a nice sprinkling right there. So I'm going to stop with that right now and just let this do its thing because I like it. I like it the way it is. These are all my other colors. Now these I did with fabric paint, and they hold up in water. They hold up in resin. They hold up with alcohol inks because they're done with a fabric paint. They're not an alcohol ink, which is what I do my other colors with. So I keep those separate because I do use those a lot too. Alright, guys. That's it until we cure and do our next layer. See you soon. We are back, guys. This is cured enough for me to pour the last layer, and it is looking so beautiful. I added some more crushed mirror, and I think that looks great. So we're going to go ahead and pour. I mixed up about 300 milliliters. I don't think I'm going to need that much. As a matter of fact, I hope I don't. Because I have another project I'm working on. A froggy. And I hope I have enough for him. So we're going to pour this. And see if I have enough. I'm really liking this. I think it's really pretty. don't want to overflow. There's not much room left, you guys. So I do have to be a little careful. It's poor enough for me to move it around without denting the underside because it is still a little soft. Ooh. All right. That should be enough. Let that kind of move around. See where I need to scoot it to. All right. Now, you can see I need to go this way a little. And this way. Just to the edge. Just kind of helping it along. Also try to get some bubbles while I'm doing this. I'll get down, see where I'm at. A little here. And I think that's good. Is this not beautiful, you guys? I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Let me get rid of some bubbles, though. So I'll probably have to torch a little bit, which is fine because there's quite a thick layer here. So I can torch. All right, I think that's good, guys. I think we are good. Yeah, this is going to be really pretty. Because I think what you see is what you're going to get. Unless the back side is prettier, but I'm just not seeing that right now. Alright. We will come back when it's cured. I'm just going to torch some bubbles. And, yeah, then we can demold. Probably later on tonight. See you soon. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are cured. It turned out so pretty. I'm really happy with it. The sparkle from the crushed mirror is gorgeous. I like the marbling. I love how the bronze has gone and made little veins. But first things first, I promised Teresa I was going to show her what I'm using for the parts for the clock. And some of you might be interested as well. So I'm just going to pour them out here. Now, I bought the set of 5. Okay, it comes with your second hand, and they're very thin, so some of them bend, but they bend back really easy. I've already used one, but it comes in, like that's a set. This one's a set. And then it has all this other stuff. These are, like I said, the seconds. And not every one of them has a seconds. Alright, so that's that part. Then you get 5 of these. I'm going to show you how this hooks on. Alright, it goes over this thing. Kind of snaps. Actually, I did it wrong. It goes this way. There is a little indentation here, and that fits right in there. Of course, this goes up through here, but we're going to do that, so I will show you that. And there's the hardware, the rest of the hardware for that. This is the box they come in. Now, this mechanism has 2 size threads, links. All right, I got 3 of the long ones, which is what I need for this particular mold. And then it has 2 short ones. Can you see the difference? The team clock I made, I had to drill and work with it and stuff without realizing I had the longer ones. Duh. But with this mold, that's what I'm going to have to do with the shorter ones. That's what we're using. But anyway, all this stuff comes in a box like this. And it has instructions. You may not be able to use this gasket. I have not tried it with the longer one. It definitely did not work with the shorter one. But let me put everything away and get myself organized because I have to. And I'll be right back. Okay, so this is everything we're going to need. And it does come with this extra little plug. If you don't use the seconds hand, you still need to plug this in here. See that? That's what keeps everything turning. Okay, let's demold, guys. See what we got here. And it's so huge. So I apologize. You're not going to see everything. Alright, so that is the back, or it could be the front, depending on what you want. I think I like this side best. I do have to trim this some. Let me see. Oh yeah, I definitely have to trim that in order to get that nut on. So let me do that and I will be back. Alright, so I've got it in here and you want to put the hanger wherever you want your 12 o'clock. And I put the gasket on here, but the gasket is not going to work. It's not going to be enough thread showing for me to do what I want to do. So we are going to not use the gasket, but we still have to have the hanger pointing at where we want our 12 o'clock. All right. Then we set it down. Put our little, now we may not even be able to use that. Let's see. Nope, we're not going to be able to. All right, let's do this. is going on here? There. You want to hold your nut. And we want this to face at the 12 o'clock that you want. There. So some of these parts, I bought these separate. All right. But we are at 12 o'clock. You see? Yeah, some of these parts, I ordered it separate, so some of them just don't work. So you have extra stuff. All right, and then we want to do our shorthand, which will fit there. And see, they're very thin. So you will have to work with it. And then we do this one. And you have to kind of press because they just don't always fit right. When you press, you're bending them. So you have to kind of work with that as well. Because you don't want them stopping each other. All right. Then you put your little thingy in. There you have it. Let me put the battery in. And we will see what we got, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, it takes a AA battery, which is nice. And it first goes in this side, like that. And then press that, and it's working. So we're going to set the time. This is still kind of soft, too. All right, it is my time. It is 14 after 3. Oopsie. Okay. You want to make sure it passes freely. There. Now, let's wait and see if it moves. It's easy if you put the seconds hand because you can watch that. And I should have done it, but I did it on my team clock, and I'm looking at it right now, and it's moving, moving, moving. Oh, it must have moved and I wasn't watching. So there you have it, guys. Beautiful clock. I'd be proud to hang this in my living room. Definitely. I think it's beautiful. So hard to get it in one frame. But can you see how pretty? I'm loving it. I am loving it. It's moving. Away. I don't think this one is correct, though. Come on. There we go. That's perfect. No more problems. So, there you have it. I think it's beautiful. You go there. Wait, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Yeah, right there. All right, there you have it, guys. I think it's gorgeous. See you soon.